Hey guys, welcome to this week's show. As promised, we have a little surprise. Although Kyle kind of spoiled the surprise, we have the return of Nick here on the show. Friend of the show, longtime friend of the show. Uh, we have Corey as always. Welcome, guys.
Thanks, Shane.
Yeah, friend of the show, not a fan of the show. I haven't done or been up to date on anything. I haven't watched anything. Here you guys have some simulator now. That sounds kind of cool.
Got lit.
I've been, and I've been
Yeah.
smack talking you hard.
Oh, I bet you have. But the ratings seem to have really tanked without me around. So I thought I'd
It's
throw you
true.
a bone and come back there. But yeah, you're welcome.
Nick's fans were so desperate they had to include him in a trade clause. Like, I need you back in my life, Nick. Like,
You can thank Kyle for this. I really had no intention of coming back. But he kind of suckered me into a trade deal where he'd only accept it if I came back. So yeah, hi.
We also have another format this week. Corey's been working hard at the show here. You can see that we actually prepared everything in a slideshow. So hopefully this goes a lot smoother, maybe just easier to read. We're going new format. We're gonna try things out here, but let's get started here. As you can see, we have all our former champions in the year they won. I think Corey just really wanted to show off that he was the first champion.
It's the only thing to brag about right now. My team has nothing.
Is Corey our producer?
What's that?
Is Corey the producer, Tim?
He's producer Tim. Like,
From Jay and Dan? No? Yeah.
yeah.
So
Producer
just
Tim
yell at-
is,
I'll gladly be that for you guys.
Oh, but we have three of us here, and three of us are former champions. So, well, I'm technically still champion, but it's gonna be a rough year. This year has been crazy. I still feel like anyone really, maybe with the exception of Tyler, can come out and win. I would have said Braden too, but Braden had an impressive week last week, and I think we'll get to that. All right, let's go. What we got here? Let's talk about week 12 results. Big matchup here. Saturated Rumble took it to Team Ramrod 9-3. Corey, what do you got to say about this?
I said when I was going back to the predictions from last week to see that he can come out swinging, and he did this week. He had a good week, and too much for Le Champion, and no one predicted it. So going 0-8.
That's right. If I go down, so does everyone in the voting. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of red in that voting there. Seems like a pretty big upset. I thought somebody might have voted for Patch Ready to Rumble. He's usually pretty good. Yeah, he took it to you, but COVID will do that.
His Colorado boys though, they showed up. Like they came out and they had like 4 or 5 points each night. They were ridiculous. But they hurt me. They teamed up with COVID and hurt me bad. But everyone's going through COVID, so it's not an excuse. It's just what happened. That's it. Maybe I should start selling now. I'm thinking about it. Champion is going down. It's 2 weeks in a row. Ooh, that's hurtful. We got here the Baltimore Orioles defeated. I got canceled 12-3. Nick, let's start with you on this one.
So yeah, this one seems like a lot of green there. Pretty clean sweep. Baltimore Orioles has been on an upswing for the last couple of weeks. He's like 2 points out of a playoff spot or something now. He's right there. So yeah, Travis can definitely turn the season around.
Corey, what do you got to say?
Well, Travis got the 5 goalie starts. I'm just I'm curious if Derek got a couple more starts. Like it could have been his week. Like Travis.
Oh yeah, he lost all his goalie points.
Yeah. So and he had decent numbers for what he did put up. But only Mark going with him on this one. That's the risk of going for the underdog. If you lose, you're the only one that loses.
Yeah,
so, tough
you
one.
fall even further behind. No, I think it was a good week, like you said. Travis on the upswing. He had to fight hard to resist selling when he was really down. And now, he's in a better spot for it. Battle of the Kyles. I was told at work there could be only one. Kyle Plums made a nice pickup of the Anaheim goalie yesterday for he said if things go right, he could win. So he gave everything he could this week. But really he lost 9-3. Corey, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I know surprise selling hard, and Kyle's the Bergeron's team's been shaping up well recently. So I think it's as predicted.
For the most part, right? Except for Kyle and Neil. They believed in Clef.
It's the only one.
What you got to say there, Nick? I know you love both these rosters.
Yeah, in the battle of the Kyles, the better Kyle prevailed. I'll see you at work tomorrow, other Kyle. Not a whole lot to say. Like you guys said, kind of as expected here.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd take a fool to pick Clefbaum.
This is a big matchup. Team who's been on a roll lately, Daltrey, defeating another team that's been on a roll. Get off my grass here. Daltrey defeating Dan. What do you think of that, Nick?
I think Dan was in bad shape there. What did he have? One goalie start? Two, maybe?
Yeah, he lost all 5 there. Yeah. He had 37 saves.
Yeah. He seemed to have been decimated by the COVID bug, so honestly can't blame him. But like you said, he's been on a roll, so he's probably going to take it to me this week.
He's a good team. He has a good team. Has a lot of faith in those Avalanche. Picked up another one today, I believe. So
I know.
What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, it's good for Daltrey. 2 big wins in a row, right? 2 top teams in the league for that division, though.
That's true. He beat Domo, right, last week.
Yeah, that was a tight one, but this was pretty good. Dan didn't do too bad for the state of his roster. I'm not too sure how Daltrey's looked, but good win on him.
Daltrey's pretty healthy.
Yeah, he's separating away from the bottom playoff spots now, Daltrey, with these couple of wins, so it's good.
We got here another back-to-back loss. I don't remember last time Domo lost back-to-back games. So this is gonna be fun to talk about. 7 on the ice defeats Domo 9-4. For such a lopsided standings point of view, it went 4-4 for the predictions. 4 people thought Domo number was up this week. What do you think here, Corey?
Well, one of those was Lynn. The other one was Mark himself. So you and Travis saw something. I haven't really been impressed with his roster, but the last couple of weeks he's really put it up. He had 18 goals. That's a pretty heavy week.
Yeah, it is.
So good on him. That's a big win to keep him pushing for a playoff spot.
What do you think, Nick?
I think Domo again was hit by the COVID bug. He had the goalie starts, but only because he picked up just crap. But his skaters were pretty decimated there. So
to the point where he was putting Shabbat on the line here.
Mm.
That's unheard of for this guy, right?
Yeah.
I guess he wanted a pretty good deal for him. But... Oh, look at this. This was my favorite matchup of the week. The braided bye week. Is it still a thing? I don't know. That could be a debate. But Hockey Balboa sneaking out to win against Sean and 7-6 here. And Nick had the great explanation of it today at work for me. Why don't you tell us what happened here, Nick?
Oh, it was a Monday morning stack correction. The classic. Yeah. So it was tied in power play points going into the end of the week. It looks like Pierre-Luc Dubois, I'm pretty sure it was, got a power play adjustment. Ended up with the extra PP, and it turned out to be the difference maker.
What a huge win for him, though. Just when you think he's pretty much out of it, he's right back in now after an unlikely win. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, that's huge. And we thought Sean had the easy braid and bye week, and You're never safe, I guess.
That's 2-0 for
can-
8 in the predictions here. Like, whew. Some letdowns. Oh, here's an 8-0 though. The whole shaft here with an 8-4 victory. He had the Tyler bye week. What do you think happened here, Corey?
I think I lost to Tyler, so no, it's what we expected. Good win, Nick.
It was closer than it looked there. Really came down to the last start of the night. If Grice had a better start, he might have actually tied me there. So
Well, luckily for you, Anaheim came to play.
yeah.
What else we got? We got one more matchup to talk about. All right.
No, let's go.
Corey, why don't you tell me about Suck My Ojic defeating you 10-3?
Yeah, it was a good week for him. No, I didn't. My team didn't really show up too well for me, but it is.
Okay.
Yeah, was it a good week?
I hear you there. So you can see here, 6 people chose. Only you and me chose you. But
Couldn't persuade any viewers.
Was a mistake.
Fuck Corey, I think he might have beat me.
Oh, with all his stats?
Yeah.
Just had the bad matchup. So last week, week 12 here, our highest was a 5-3. We had Travis, the champion, which I'm kind of surprised, but and Lynn going 5-3. I guess if you just stick with Lynn, you have it set. Overall in first place, we still have Daltrey, but interesting is Lynn is in second place, and then Travis not far behind. Yeah, probably like almost a 7-point percentage difference between Daltrey and Lynn, but Daltrey hasn't submitted the last 3 weeks. I think he's found his percentage and he just stopped submitting. He hasn't submitted in a month now. So he's just trying to play the odds. That's how pussies play, Daltrey. Get in the game. League standings here. Nick, you want to tell me about Division 1?
Yeah, so we got what Captain Crunch, Get Off My Grass, Suck My Ojic, and Cherry Pickin' Daddy in playoff position. In the hunt are Patch Ready to Rumble and Clef Bombed. Hockey Balboa and Please Don't Feed the Goalies seem to be out of it at the moment.
I think it could change, but yeah, I think you're right. Right now, it's pretty safe to say they're not in striking distance at least.
Mm-hmm.
They need a lot of things to go kind of their way. We got on Division 2 there, Corey.
Well, it's a close one for the 4 playoff spots, but you guys are really separated and making it hard for Seaman on the ice, and Baltimore Orioles trying to catch back up. I got canceled sliding back to last, and hopefully I can climb above them. But no, you guys are right up there. You got Sean, Shane, Daltrey, and Nick all a point apart, 15 or 14 points.
Be a big matchup this week. I have Daltrey, so it could be a swing in the division there. But yeah, we're close. Like 1 point really separating 7th and 2nd in the league, right? In this division at least. Sorry, 7th and the top of the division, right? 2 points separating 7th from 2nd in the league, essentially. That's tight. Like anyone can fall in there. They're that's what I was saying earlier today. Is like I don't care who I play. I just want to make the playoffs. Is like you don't know who you're gonna match up with. It's so on the last day there's gonna be so much movement, right?
Yeah.
It can be anyone. I love it though. I love that it's this close, right? And you got like 3 teams who are just on the outside. Like it's gonna be a good playoff race, I think.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about some trades here. Yeah, he didn't make it happen at the end of last week, but day 1 of last week, Nick got his move here, trading away Maroon at his 17th for Iafallo and a 16th with Domo, Captain Crunch now.
You call him Domo.
We still call him Domo. It's just, I don't know. We've known him as Domo for like 2 years now. Don't go changing your name. Come on. Don't be an asshole.
He's got good names though, honestly, both of them.
Yeah.
Like,
And you just changed your name this year, Shane.
No, my Team Ramrod is still in my name. I just like to be addressed as the champion. Shirt's still available, guys. Team Ramrod Victory Tour. Nick, why don't you tell me about this trade since you're involved?
not a whole lot. I got maroon from him in a goalie trade last week. So I just want to offload him, and he came calling right back for him. So
Hey, that guy I traded you, I really like this. Gonna have him back.
yeah, but it was just because, like I said earlier, he was just making picking up shitty players because he needed bodies. Iafallo was on the IR, just coming off it tonight, first game back, so he just wanted somebody to play for him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like and you like what you're familiar with, right? I always trade for the same guys.
Yeah,
it's just you get used to certain guys. You're like, I like how they fit on my roster. That's what I want. Corey, what do you think of this trade?
I think it's good for both parties. You wanted the guy. I think Iafallo is not a bad player either.
No.
You're okay with having him. Like, you don't feel the need to drop him immediately and to get a pickup grade. Sure. Yeah, good.
Next trade, Captain Crunch, still busy. Traded away Colasar in a 10th to Dan for Corpusalo at a 12th. This again goes to his strategy. I just don't know how it's going to work at the end of the year. It's just cycling through his team. Like, everyone's just on their way out, and then he's moving all these picks. He has a lot of good picks, but
yeah, that's why he had to do that. Like, Corpusalo's not a starter, doesn't log a whole lot of minutes there, but he was able to get a 10th for him because that's really the bottom of the barrel for him. Like,
yeah.
He's got so many good picks, like 6, 7s, 8s, like just the dude stockpiled.
What do you think of the trade there, Corey?
It's good for him. Like, I know Domo didn't have an 11, so he was stuck, and I know Dan was kind of talking to me about it and saying, like, I think he'll bite. So and then to get a 10th for him, just that's good.
What do you think, Nick? Overall,
Oh yeah, like I said, just making moves to pick
just
up guys.
cycling.
Yeah.
Man, I just watch when trade deadline happens. All of a sudden, Dome was going to slow down. He's like, "Oh, how do I get my extra games? Like, I don't know how else to manage." Corey, why don't you tell you this since you're involved in this one? You traded Fowler away to Clefbaum straight up for Jenner.
Yeah, Fowler's been pretty slow for me. Clefbaum was looking to get a start. He was trying to give me a pick upgrade for him. I'm like, no, like, I want actually a player. And Jenner's been consistently scoring. I know he was on the free agency for a while. Surprised he didn't get picked up earlier. I was thinking about it too, and he's just kept scoring. He's doing pretty good. So I thought it was a good trade for me. I was pretty defensive heavy, so it doesn't hurt to get another guy who can score goals.
What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I think you said he was pretty like offensive defenseman heavy there. So pretty good trade to trade away some of the offensive D and pick up a grinder who's scoring some goals.
I like Jenner. He was on my team until he got injured last year for the season. He puts up blocks. He plays the penalty kill. He'll put up some shorties. Like, he's very like versatile. You can use him. He does a lot of things for them. Scoring a lot more than he did last year. I can tell you that. But I just use him as a forward slot who was getting me blocks as well. It's like having a defenseman up there, right? So. All right, that's it. There's only 3 trades, so I guess let's preview week 13. So week 13 here. If you're wondering, this is Lynn. Meet Lynn, Nick. This is her prediction. So matchup 1 we're going to talk about is the Champion, Team Ramrod, versus Daltry the Beef here. Lynn seems to favor Ramrod. She's very familiar with me. 8-7. I'm going to agree with her. I think maybe not 8-7, but I think I'm going to defeat Daltry. If for no other reason, I just always think I'm going to win every week. So why change now? What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you too. I'd prefer you to win. Daltrey's a point closer to me in the standings, and I think you can do it. Your team's shaping up right now.
What do you think, Nick?
I don't know. Daltrey's been on a run, and some of these stats are pretty close, like 0-2 to 0-5. Like that's man, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
and
could
it's
easily
true.
flip.
6.3 goal game winners. Fuck, that's really right on the line. I'm gonna give it to Daltrey.
Oh,
Going against Lynn. Oh, that's bad. That's bad mojo right there. Whew.
She was wrong 3 times last week.
You're second in the league in predictions. Week 13 preview. Here we got I got canceled versus please don't feed the goalie. Oh, 10-minute warning.
Oh.
Would I think Derek's gonna win. I said I would never pick Tyler again. He's not starting his goalies, so fuck it. I'm not picking him until he starts starting his goalies. So Derek, thank you. What do you think, Corey?
I'm gonna go with Derek too. It goes a long way, especially with COVID being active. They're both not active, which is not good. But Derek at least seems to be setting his lineup. So yeah, that goes a long way when you're playing against someone who doesn't.
That's all it takes now is just setting your lineup. What do you think, Nick?
You know, I'm actually gonna go the other way on this one. It's not that I want to bet against Lynn or go against Lynn. I think that Tyler kind of woke up last week. You know, I actually saw a little bit of movement. Yeah, she took Kucherov off the IR, you know, like after he had started, and then, you know, put him back in the lineup. So he might be awake and due for a win. Tyler.
That's fair. That's fair. Lynn does not have faith in Tyler. Lynn thinks he's gonna get thrashed 10-4 for the record. Look at this. This is a old school rivalry. One of the first rivalries in our league. Cherry picking daddy versus suck my OJ. Lynn favors Neil. So I don't know. Kyle's been on quite a roll. I'm still not impressed with Neil's goalie situation, although Shesterkin's back, so that helps him a lot. But the Islanders are full of PPD this week. I don't know where he's getting his other start. Rask isn't game ready yet, so I just think Kyle's going to edge him out. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like obviously Lynn is based on the average stats throughout the year. Kyle had a slower start. Neil had a good start. And I think it's just switching the other way. I don't think Neil has a bad team, but yeah, the goalie situation's not going to help. So yeah, I'm going to go with Kyle as well for this one.
What do you think, Nick?
I want to say Neil. Yeah, I'll go with Lynn on this one.
Now you got Lynn's back when we go against her.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fair.
It's all right.
Neil has a good team. I'm not bashing his team. I'm not sure if his team's ready this week. Get off my grass versus the whole shaft. Lynn is backing Nick. Now I see why he's picking the way. He doesn't respect her. 8-6 though. She thinks you're gonna win 8-6. Let's start with you this time, Nick.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm really hit by COVID right now. My Edmonton guys, Draisaitl and Nuge, are not going to play a game. They were scheduled for like 4 this week. They're not going to single one in. Yeah, Tampa's getting tonight. I got 4 Lightning. Like, I'm not in good shape there. He's already set to have like, I think it's 10 more starts than me or something. And I don't even know if he set his lineup for the week. I'm going to go get on my grass. I'm ravaged.
Oh, COVID's got your confidence too. I get it. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, if he doesn't believe in his team, how can I back him up?
That's what I was thinking.
But to go against Lynn twice in a row, though, you know what? She'll always come back.
She doesn't know about COVID. She doesn't know. She just cares about the past. She doesn't care about what's going on.
Yep, it's true.
I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon. I'm gonna go for Dan as well. I know his team is fairly healthy, and if Nick's saying his team's ravaged, I'm gonna trust him that his team is ravaged. He would know. So yeah, I'm not gonna go against that. We got here week 13 preview. Hockey Balboa versus the Baltimore Orioles. Is it a Braden bye week? I don't know. Lynn thinks so. What do you think, Corey?
I think so. We know how slow of a start Travis had, and the stats are still saying he's gonna blow Braden out. I'm gonna go with Lynn. I'm gonna trust the numbers in this one.
Nick, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm with that. I agree.
Yeah, I just find it hard to vote for Braden. I mean, I was happy that he beat Sean last week, but I don't know if I have faith that he can do it again. Like 2 weeks in a row winning, I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, Lynn has Sean's back, defeating Patcha Ready to Rumble 12-3. He's trying to bounce back after a horrible week against Braden. I mean, a horrible outcome. Maybe not the week, but he's taking on. He's gonna avenge my loss here to Patch. Thank you, Sean. I'm gonna go with Lynn on this one and say that Charlie Browns will take it. What do you think, Corey?
I'm gonna go with Patch Ready this week. I know Talbot's out and he picked up Kakinen. So his goalie situation, he has a lot going. And he came out and had a big week last week. So I'm going to go against the grain here and say Patch Ready's going to take it.
Fair. What do you think, Nick?
I'm going to say Charlie Browns. Hard to bet against the guy.
Even
The
losing
regular season.
Yeah.
Even losing to Braden, it's still hard to bet against him.
Yeah.
Oh, Seven on the ice. Looks like Lynn thinks, Seven on the ice is normal for Lynn. She just wants it. 13-2 against Clefbaum, she thinks. I'm gonna agree with her. I think 7 is gonna win. I don't know about 13-2, but I think he'll pull out the win. And we all know Lynn loves pulling out. What do you got there, Corey?
I didn't expect him to come out so hot last week. I'm gonna go with him this week. Gonna get a bet on Mark. Think he's gonna take it over Clefbaum.
Really, Nick?
Yeah, same thing. Probably not the 13-2 score that we're seeing here. I'm going to be a little closer, but I still think that Seaman on the ice is gonna win this one.
I think we're all in agreement with you, Lynn. Oh, Captain Crunch to lose to Sauce Pass. Can we see 3 Domo losses in a row? Lynn thinks so. And the state of his team, I'm gonna agree with her. I'm gonna have faith in you one more time, Corey, that you guys will show up and defeat Domo. I just hate his goalie situation. And Ottawa's games are postponed, so that really hurts him, right? What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, this is a tight one stat wise. I haven't gone against myself yet this year, and I'm not going to do it now. So Sauce Pass for the win.
What do you think, Nick?
I'll go against you.
It's not a bad bet. Like first in the league.
No, I agree. I get it. No hard feelings.
Captain Crunch there.
Love to see me though. Get him like a 3rd loss in a row. Ooh, that'd be great. All right, reminder: get your predictions in, guys. Oh, that's right. We started the month. We never did power rankings this month, did we?
No. So
yeah, get your power rankings in. We'll do it, and then we have the whole month of February. We can do power rankings at some point. It's all one matchup. So get your power rankings in, guys. Let's send those in by the let's say by Saturday, so that way it gives us some time to compile the data and see where everyone stands. I think that's it. That's it. That's all we got for you. I want to say thank you both to Corey and Nick. Right now it looks like I'm in a saucy sandwich. Now
we're smiling.
We gotta go chow. Lynn is calling. Lynn is calling, and we need to go
on the chow station.
And if you're hearing about this, you're too late, and we're full.
You missed it. You should have been there. But no, thanks for joining me, guys. It was a pleasure as always. But everyone, good luck this week. Some big matchups. fuck you, Daltrey, I'm coming for you. I don't want a message saying, hey, good luck, buddy. No, I don't want any of that shit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Yeah, see it.
Perfect time. We have less than a minute left. It's
I
gonna
know that was tight. Jesus.
No, it's good. We got it done in under 45 minutes, right? So,
Yeah, I think we did pretty good with it.
all right, I'm gonna go load up the station.
All right, see you in a bit.
There.